The second offense is body corporate failure to protect the data. Under section 43A, compensation is not exceeding 5 crore rupees to a person who is affected. The third offense is failure to furnish document, return or report to the controller or a certifying authority. Under section 44A, penalty is not exceeding 1 lakh rupee and 50,000 rupee for each of this such failures. The fourth offense is failure to file any return or furnish any information, book or other document within a time specific under section 44B. Penalty is not exceeding 5,000 rupees for every day during which such failure continues. The fifth offense is failure to file any kind of a return or furnish any information, books or other documents within the time prescribed or specified. Under section 44, penalty not exceeding 5,000 rupees for every day during which this such failure is being committed. The sixth offense is failure to maintain a books of records or account. Under section 44C, penalty does not include 10,000 rupees every day during this failure continues. The seventh offense is when no penalty have been separated provided. In that case, section 44, compensation not exceeding 25,000 rupees to the person affected by such contraventions or penalty not exceeding 25,000 rupees. The eighth offense is tampering with the computer source document under section 65. Now, whosoever knowingly or intentionally conceal, destroy or alter or intentionally or unknowingly or knowingly cause another conceal, destroy or any other alter any computer sources code used for the computer program, computer system, computer network, when the public source code is required to be kept or maintained by a law, shall be punishable within the imprisonment up to 3 years or with a fine of which is extended up to 2 lakhs or with both. The expression computer source code means listing of program, computer commands, design, layout and program analysis of a computer resources in any form. The ninth offense is basically hacking of computer system under section 66. Whoever with intention to cause or knowing that he or she is likely to cause a wrongful loss or a damage to a public or any particular person, destroy, deletes, alter any information residing in a computer resource or diminishing its value of utility or affect it injuriously by any means, then such a person is said to have been committed hacking. Whosoever commits hacking shall be punishable with imprisonment up to 3 years or with a fine which may be extended up to 2 lakh or both. Computer related offense are deals in this particular section itself. The data theft stated in section 43 is referred to in this particular section, whereas it was plain and simple civil offense with remedial compensation and the damage only. In this section here it is same act but with the criminal intention, thus making it more criminal offense. Act of data theft or offense stated in section 43 if done dishonestly or fraudulently becomes a punishable offense under this section and attracts the imprisonment up to 3 years or a fine of 5 lakh rupee or both. Earlier, hacking was defined under section 66 and it was an offense, but then now after the amendment has been passed, data theft of section 43 is been referred in section 66 by making this section more purposeful and the word hacking is not used. The word hacking was earlier called as crime in this particular section. At the same time, the course on ethical hacking were also taught academically, but then this led to an enormous situation of people asking how illegal activity be taught academically with a word ethical prefixed to it. But then there is training program for instant ethical bulgari, ethical assault, etc. say for course on physical defense. But then this situation was put to an end by ITAA when it is repurchased the section 66 or rephrased the section 66 by mapping it with the civil liability of section 43 and removing the word hacking. However, if you see hack or act of hacking is still certainly an offense as per for this section, though some of the experts interrupt hacking as a generally for the good purpose. Obviously, to facilitate naming of course is ethical hacking and cracking of illegal purpose. It would be relevant to the note that technology involved in both is same and the act is also the same. But then whereas hacking, the owner is concerned is obtaining or ashamed, at the same time the cracking perceived to be an offense. Thanks to ITAA, section 66 is now widened, one with a list of offense like under 66A, sending offensive message through communication services, causing annoyance etc. through electronic communication, or sending an email to misleading or deceive with a receipt with origin of such messages, commonly known as IP or electronic spoofing, are covered here. Punishments for both these act: imprisonment up to 3 years or a fine. Any person who sends by means of computer resource or a communication device like any information that is grossly offensive or has a menacing characteristic, any information which he knows to be a false, but for the purpose of causing annoyance, inconvenience, danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, or ill will persisted by making the use of such computer resources or a communication device. The next is any electronic mail or electronic mail message for a purpose of causing annoyance or inconvenience or deceive or to mislead the addressee or a recipient about the origin of such message shall be punishable with the imprisonment for a term which may be extended to 3 years or with a fine. For this particular purpose in this section, the term electronic mail or electronic mail message means a message or information which is created or transmitted or received on a computer system, computer resource or a communication device, including attachment in the text, image, audio, video or any other electronic record which may be transmitted with the message. Under section 66